Hello, my name is Brayanoski.
And I'm Austin Morales, and you're watching The Inner Gamer On.
And today we'll be talking about Nintendo announcing Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. And it is a limited launch for the Switch. 6 months, y'all. 6 months. This is crazy. Let's see what's inside of it and talk all about this new release coming later this year.
And as always, if you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and bang that bell, because you know you want to. For the Nintendo, for Mario. Do it. Do it now.
Nintendo had a direct last week. People have been talking a lot about Nintendo this year, which we'll talk more about this in our discussion topic, but it's the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers this year. And they were like, what is Nintendo going to do for it? And they were kind of quiet and didn't really say a whole lot. And finally, they had a direct that was dedicated to Mario and Super Mario. One of those things is a new handheld, which is kind of weird, but it's a Game & Watch handheld, which I think was a handheld that was available back in the day, and it's going to have Super Mario Brothers 2 loaded onto it. And we'll have, it's just also got the classic Game & Watch title ball, which I'd never heard of this before, but other than I knew the Game & Watch character that was in Smash Brothers, but I didn't know anything about like what Game & Watch was. But I guess this is modeled after that, and it's coming November 13th in a limited release of some kind. So I guess if you want the nostalgia, here it is. It's ready for you. Oh, it's also a clock. I think that's what it was kind of cool, because it was a game plus a wow. It all makes sense now. It's a game and a watch, as in it's a clock. It tells time, and it also lets you play games. That's what it is.
Gosh.
So if you want that, there you go. It's coming out. And then they also announced this new Mario Kart game that actually looked really interesting. Not a lot of people talked about this, but I was like, this is kind of awesome. If I was a little kid right now, I'd be all about this. But it's called Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, and it's an AR game that lets you race real remote control cars in your living room. So you have these remote control cars that have a camera on top of them, and then you have your Switch out, and you can control the remote control car around your living room, and it turns your living room into a Mario Kart track. So you can drive your real cars around and like use your screen to control the cars, but you're actually driving a real thing on the game world. And it like kind of creates a track within your living room, bedroom, whatever room you're playing in. And I was like, this is kind of interesting. It's kind of a clever idea. I mean, you have to have space to do it, but even if you have couches and stuff like that, it detects the room and it builds a track based on the open spaces you have in the room itself. So if you have like kids or whatever, like this would be a great game to pull them together and like play some racing games, but like with a real perspective to it, because it's like a spectator sport at this point where you can not only have somebody controlling it from their thing, but you actually see a real car run around in your living room. It's like, that's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna get this?
No, I'm not.
Not a fan?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Not a fan. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
That's funny. They also revealed this is super weird, but Nintendo Switch Online members have a limited time game called Super Mario Bros. 35 that will allow you and 34 other people to battle it out in a race to the finish. It's a battle royale for Super Mario Brothers. Who can get to the end faster, I guess. And it's like basically kind of a speedrunning kind of thing, but with a battle royale component. And you have to outpace your opponents, use special items, et cetera, et cetera. And I guess why not have a battle royale? You know, everything's a battle royale. Might as well make more of it. So those are kind of the main gist. There's a few other little pieces that were announced, but the big thing that was here is that they finally announced Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which means that they're bringing remastered versions of classic Mario games that were 3D, including Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. Now remastered for the Nintendo Switch with higher resolution. So it's not like a full redo, but it's just improved resolution for everything. So your Super Mario 64 is still polygonal and boxy, but it's at a 4K resolution. So a little bit better looking, but still has that charm of the first game. And it's going to be coming out on September 18th. And in a weird choice by the team at Nintendo, it also has an end date of March 31st, 2021. So after that day hits, this game will no longer be available for purchase. I have no idea why.
I have a theory. I just came up with it right now.
What's up?
What if they're planning to launch a new Mario game around that time?
What would it be?
Yeah.
Just like another Odyssey or whatever?
Maybe.
Yeah, but why?
I'm saying that because maybe this is like a stunt thing, you know?
Yeah.
Get this here. They don't want this available all the time. Well, you know, I guess technically these are some of their best Mario games of all time. I guarantee you people will just play these things, right? So maybe they're going to take this away in order to allow people to play the new one. Just theory. I don't know, but it seems like a stunt to me. I mean, why do that? It just makes no sense.
Well, I mean, it's like
I know Nintendo's weird, but
I mean, I get that, like, because they did this with, you know, like the Super NES Classic and stuff like that. Like, that was limited release or whatever. And I get that part of it because it's like it's a limited edition console. You know, it's a keepsake. Yeah. It's something that you can have. But like, this is just like a little cartridge that's in a box. That, like, why make this a limited release for these classic games and instead just allow it to live forever and just freaking rake in the dough? Unless
maybe it's a Disney thing, like with the Disney Vault. Like they only release some movies every so often for a limited time. It keeps their value. I think it's stupid, but I mean that's what they do. Or like physical form. I'm sure now you can watch everything on Disney Plus, but at least before the digital age or leading up to this point, they would do that.
Yeah. It's a possibility. I mean, you know, Nintendo's weird in the way that they handle some of these things with their properties. I mean, everybody's been wanting a Mario 64 like Redux for a very, very long time, and then now it's here, but it's like you can only get it for 6 months and then it's gone. So it's like, okay, well,
I mean, maybe they don't want it to outshine some other games that are coming out, you know? Because these are those games that everyone wants to buy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I really don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? Only
yeah,
Nintendo.
It's super weird. But anyway, so that's Nintendo Direct. It's some cool stuff. I mean, I'm gonna try and get I don't really care to play 64 again, honestly, but I haven't ever played Sunshine or Odyssey or Galaxy, so I'd like to play those and jump into them. But I also wish they would just keep them around. So it's weird.
Well, I guess we have to buy them. I think I have to buy them just so I know I have them.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'll actually play them.
And then eventually they'll be worth like $10 versus $5. I don't know what they're selling them for, but yeah.
With the bargain bin.
Right. Bargain bin. Freaking bargain bin's crazy.